Welcome to Couch Conversations Live. I'm your favorite host, Danni Gyrl. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We have a very good show. It already started off before we went live, so yeah, this is gonna be good. Um, Let me see. What are my announcements for tonight? I forgot. Let me look at my phone really quick. I promise y'all I'm getting better at this. I've been doing this for 9 seasons and I still come to y'all every week unorganized. I'm getting better though. I'm getting better. Um, my 48th birthday. Let's talk about that real quick. I'm excited to be turning 48, y'all. So I'm taking a train ride November the 3rd from 10 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Well, it's actually going to be from 10 to 10. Um, we leave LA at 10. We leave San Diego at 7. And we'll be back in LA at 10. So it's actually from 10 to 10. We're going to San Diego. We're going to have lunch. The train ride is 3 hours down and 3 hours back. It's 2 hours and 57 minutes. So if y'all want to go, feel more than welcome to come with me. It's $72 round trip. And I'm excited about this train ride. I said if nobody went with me, I was going by myself. I done already got my ticket. Y'all know, if you know me and you've been following me, or if you just know me personally, y'all know I've been trying to take this train ride to San Diego for 2 years. So I'm getting on the train. I'm going to San Diego. If anybody would like to join me, $72 round trip. You can bring your own snacks and drinks on the train for the ride. We're doing lunch in San Diego. The lunch is not going to be more than $25 a person. I'm keeping it very reasonable, which is why I'm doing lunch and not dinner. And we're just gonna enjoy the day and bring the train on back. So if y'all want to go, you are more than welcome. The flyer has all the information that you need to book your own ticket. All I need you to do is let me know that you're going and excuse me, that you got your ticket so that I can add you to the RSVP for the restaurant. That's it. I'm not buying nobody's ticket. I'm not doing any of that. Please don't send me your ticket money. Get your own ticket. Just let me know you got it and you can go. Let me know by September 20th so that I can make the reservations. And if you would like to know the specific restaurant, just reach out to me and I will let you know. Also, for my birthday, on the 7th, I'm having my 48th birthday bash. If you didn't get an invite from me on Partiful, it's because your number is not in my phone. So if you would like an invite, let me know. Send me your number so that I can send you the invitation. Thank you to everybody that already RSVP'd. Um, we're just gonna have a really good time. This event is all about making memories. I wanted to see everybody dressed up. Um, I just had a lot that went on in the last year. So this is about making memories for me, enjoying time with my loved ones that would like to come out and celebrate with me. And us dressing up and looking fly. You know what I'm saying? Taking some pictures, having some dinner, listening to some good music, some good singing. Asanati will be singing for me. Thank you, Asanati. If anybody else would like to sing or rap or do any of that, any type of performance, let me know. But thank you to Asanati. She will be serenading us that night. And I'm just excited about it. I'm excited to spend time with my loved ones. I'm excited to dress up because I haven't been able to do that for a long time. Um, I might even put on some heels because we're going to be at home. And yeah, I'm just excited, y'all. So if you haven't got an invite and you would like one, just let me know. I got you. Um, that's November the 7th at 6 o'clock. Also, I don't think I have anything else in my phone. Okay, I think that's it. I also want to give a shout out to the Eastside Walker. We were with him Saturday. We had a really nice time out at the Cali Love concert. So shout out to him and his team, and thank y'all for y'all hospitality. And yeah, I had a ball. Oh, I do have one more announcement. So, in case you did not see it on Facebook, I'm doing an artist development boot camp. It is 5 weeks of development. So, we're going to cover several. different subjects, topics. Excuse me. I'm gonna bring in a few guests for this as well. If you know, this is not my first time doing an artist development boot camp. This is like the third one I've had, or maybe the fourth one, but I know for sure this is the third one. So, yeah, I love to see the artists go through this and come out of it with tools that they can use to be successful in the indie artist music industry. Also, I am welcoming businesses that would like to build their brand as well. It's not just for artists; it's for businesses as well. But it's about just protecting your brand and building your brand and things like that. We're gonna have two different class sessions because I know people's schedules are different, and then some people are in different time zones. So I took all of that into consideration. So we're gonna have classes on Tuesday evenings and Saturday afternoons by Zoom. So all you need to do if you want to be a part of this is hit me up so you can register and we'll get you involved. And I'm telling y'all, excuse me, it's been nice every time that I've done this to see one or two artists come out of this with some things that they can use. I understand that out of 10 artists, everybody is not going to apply what I am giving out. I'll be dropping gems, everybody not going to be able to pick them up. But to the people that do, it's nice to see them go on and do things and be successful at it and just, take their brand to the next level. So shout out to everybody that already signed up for the Artist Development Boot Camp. Once again, let me tell y'all, St. Louis, I love y'all. Everybody in St. Louis, I really love y'all. When I be doing these things, these boot camps, y'all really be coming through. And I noticed this time around, y'all just started signing up. So shout out to everybody that supports and follows in St. Louis. I really love and appreciate y'all, for real, for real. Um, Shout out to everybody watching. I see Davion is watching and Christina. So thank y'all. Tim said he was watching too. So thank you, whoever is watching on YouTube. Thank you. And we about to get into the show. Okay, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. We finna get into the show. So tonight's show, we have somebody that I'm actually looking forward to talk to. I've been following him on Facebook for a while. And the reason I started following him is because I'm gonna just tell y'all, like, I don't just follow random people. If I'm really following you, it's for a reason. So I started following him because I was seeing him comment on other people's stuff, and he always came through with something that I thought was interesting or insightful. But I always liked his opinions when he would comment on people's stuff. So I was like, let me follow him so I could really see, what he about. And I really like the stuff he posts. Um, I'm excited to have him on the show tonight, and I'm not going to hold y'all any further. So it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Marcus Tottress. How are you tonight? Uh oh, I'm sorry. I think I got you muted. Wait,
Uh,
there we go.
there we go.
How you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me on the couch.
Oh, of course. Hey, DeAndre. Hey, Tim. Thank y'all for tuning in. Um, I'm excited to have you on the couch.
Same. I'm excited to be here.
Okay, so let's start with. I did have a couple questions, but I'm a
Okay.
I'm a I'm gonna start where we left off at before the show started. So he was
Okay.
informing me that during the pandemic he had established a show as well called Couch Conversations. So I would like for
Mhm.
you to tell them what you told me about your show.
Okay. So back in 2020, when Clubhouse was a big thing, I had started couch conversations on Clubhouse. It was just a small room that ended up turning into a big room. And how it came about was that I was chilling with a friend during the pandemic and we was having a discussion, and from there God started speaking to me about them, really giving me a deep dive into some personal stuff in their life, and into their childhood history, and it brought about deliverance. And it let me know that when you really anointed by God and you really carry his spirit, ministry can happen anywhere. It don't have to be just in a church. And so that's how it came about. And I took it to Clubhouse and I saw the fruits of that. You can literally hear and see, well, not see, but you can literally hear and get testimonies about the deliverance happening from just having a conversation. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how it came about.
Okay. And I was explaining to him, as some of y'all know, this originally was supposed to be car conversations, and it ended up on the couch. So yeah, I thought that was very interesting. We actually started. I started a little after you, but we actually started around the same time. And for those of you that may not know how this couch conversation started, it actually started as somewhat of a gossip show. And second season, I decided to take it a different direction. Um, the first season was very controversial because I had hired security. But yeah, I decided to take it to another direction. I wanted it to be more insightful and more like I wanted it to be a talk show, but I wanted it to
Hmm.
be more like, or should I say, less Jerry Springer, less Jerry Springer, less
Hmm.
drama, less Tasha K, and just more insightful. I wanted to have real conversations, like actual conversations. Um,
Hmm.
Thank you to the people that have, because I've noticed over the last couple of weeks, people have ended up at my house for different reasons. Thank you to everybody that has complimented my studio. A lot of people ask why we don't have in studio guests, and it's not that I don't welcome them. I just offer the virtual option because I live in West Covina, and I don't want people to have to drive 30 minutes to an hour to be on the couch. So I appreciate you being here virtually.
No problem.
Because a few people were wondering about that. So I just wanted to answer that question. But I have a couple questions for you. Let me pull them up really quick.
I got answers.
Okay, first of all, introduce yourself for the people that don't know you.
uh, all right. Marcus. Many people who we may be have same knowledge of know me as prophet, pastor, preacher, whatever you want to call it. Um, I am 33, be 34 next week, next Sunday, August 23rd.
Happy
Um,
birthday!
Thank you. I am an author. Um, I have a book called Prophetic Integrity. I'll share it right here if that's okay. It's called Prophetic Integrity. Um, what that book is about how to operate properly, um, and being integral in the prophetic, because truth be told, there's not a lot of integrity in the prophetic, but that's a whole nother conversation for a different day. Um,
You're
very
on the couch. We
outgoing.
can talk about it tonight.
I mean, if you want to, we can. I'm here for it. I hold no bars. I am a very respectable person. Just don't cross me. Just don't test me. But I treat everybody with grace. I'm very down to earth. I'm very open. I am a lot of time. I'm not standoffish like people assume, because if I first meet you, I'm very quiet. I'm not really engaging. It's because I'm discerning your spirit. I need to figure out what you're about before I even talk to you. And a lot of people tell themselves before I can even say anything. So I just be like, yeah, I'm gonna mark you. Not gonna do with you. However, I'm a very down to earth person. Love football. I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan. Die hard. Not a bandwagoner. um Educated, you know, I work, y'all, so I don't just do ministry. I work too bivocational. Work a very good job.
That was something we talked about a couple weeks ago. So yeah.
Yeah, I'll say this. I don't need the church's money. I love God for real. I love God for real. I don't play no games when it comes to God's business, but I also don't play no game when it comes to my personal business. And that's just basically it, Miss Danny. That's basically it.
Okay, so I really would like to get into your book a little bit. I really would like you to tell
Okay.
me a little bit more about your book.
So this book, Prophetic Integrity, I had been sitting on it honestly since the year 2012. Um, because growing up, I always heard, you were born a prophet, this, that, and the other. And me growing up, when you heard the title prophet, like it brought a different type of reverence. It brought like a fear almost, because they be like, oh, a prophet come in, you thought, hey, they telling your business, like you wanted to make sure you was right before you went to a service, because you like, oh, a prophet gonna be there, let me make sure I'm in order so God don't put my business out there. But as I journeyed and learned, um studying the Bible, but also observing and watching the prophetic, God started showing me a lot of different um, people and how they operated and what the state of the prophetic was becoming. And what has happened in 2020, it really hit me strong, is that the prophetic had become so materialistic that people forget the true essence of what it was and what it was meant to be. It was meant to give you instruction, it was meant to give you direction. Yes, a blessing can be spoke, but it was more so used to get you in alignment for your purpose and where God was trying to take you and point you back to Him. But we've monetized it to where it became on the levels of dealing with like a psychic or a soothsayer. So now when things don't happen, you know, or people don't get instructions, they're like, oh, you're gonna get a house in 3 days. Not saying God can't do it, but are you giving them instruction on how to get to the house? How, like, do you have a savings? Do you have equity? Do you have collateral? Like, do you know what it takes to get this steps? And so prophetic integrity is was birthed out to help with the, like I said, the integrity of how to operate prophetically, but also bring understanding and knowledge, the difference between a person actually being in the gift of the office of a prophet, having the spirit of prophecy, and then the gift of prophecy, because they're all different. People believe just because they prophesy one time that they may be a prophet. Sad to say, unfortunately, but people bubble, you're not. You may be subjected to your gift being used in that moment, or you may be where the church may be a prophetic atmosphere and God is using you in that moment to prophesy. And we see that even throughout the Bible, because before the prophets would show up, it would say, the Spirit of the Lord came upon me. And the person would prophesy. Then after the Spirit left, you didn't hear nothing else. So it's really about how to be integral, whether you carry a prophetic nature, and how to operate um, you know, and being true to the prophetic, so that you're not out here running and scheming and scamming and playing games with people. Because what most people don't know is that you can be sued when you alter somebody's life because you didn't spoke something saying you heard God, and they can say you messed up my life and hold you accountable because they took what you said and made some decisions, and then they don't see no manifestation. So thankfully, to be to God, people that I've spoken life into and God has used me to speak to them what He had to say has never come back to haunt me. People are living in manifestation. But that's what the book is about. It's about being integral, but also keeping your character integral. Whether you're a prophet, you have the gift, the spirit, but it's about having that integrity to where you're not compromising or you're not allowing it to be watered down or tainted because people are pulling on it. So that's what the book is basically about.
Okay, so the one thing that came to mind was a lot of people feel like when it comes to prophecy, if you're not speaking about material things, that you're not a prophet. Um, Everything has been so monetized
Hmm.
that people feel like when you're speaking a word of God, it should be about them getting some money or getting a new job or getting a new house or getting a new car, not just speaking into their life.
Hmm.
So that's kind of what came to mind while you were talking, and you were talking about integrity. Um,
Yeah.
it kind of goes both ways. It kind of goes both ways. Some people aren't um, don't have integral intentions, so it's
Hmm.
like they go into it looking for something that's material, not
Hmm.
necessarily spiritual. To everybody that sees this glare back here somewhere behind my head, there it is. I do apologize. Yeah, let me see if I can fix that really quick.
That's your shining light. That's your shining light.
Stay right there one.
Mm. Yeah, shout out to my bro. Appreciate you, sir.
All right, here we go.
There we
Bear with
go.
me, just a little bit.
It's all right.
Just all right, y'all. So yeah, let me see. I just set my thing down with my questions in it. Um, so when did you know that you were called? When? At what age
When
did you really?
I'm gonna be honest, it really hit me when I was 19. And I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you why. Because I was running the streets, like I was partying, do church on Sunday. I'm at a party by Sunday night. Do church, party on Saturday night, be at church, leading service or whatever. Until one day God was like, I was at a party, get ready, do my thing. And I was in the bathroom and God was like, hey, it's either this or me. And he literally showed me a vision of me being killed, me contracting HIV, you know, and so I was like, all right, God. And God was like, I'm going to show you that you're called by me and I've called you to be a prophet. I said, okay. I said, so I'm like, okay, like, let's figure this out. Um, because I what they call a drug baby, not literally on drugs, y'all, but I mean like my mom drugged me to church. Many of y'all know my mom. Um, she drugged me to church. So I'm like, you always got me in church. I'm trying to be outside, trying to enjoy a childhood, trying to have fun, like, experience that life. And then God was like, there's gonna be a shooting. Someone is gonna shoot up this house. And the bullets are going to come through the window. And he's like, it's gonna be a black truck. It's gonna be a black Tahoe. And he said, there's gonna be a person aiming to shoot because you look like somebody. I've never told it to this extent, I always tell people it just stopped at the bathroom, but there was so much more to it. And I was shot at by somebody because he thought I was somebody that I guess resembled doppelganger or whatever. And I was like, okay. Like, and I had literally just left church. Like, my uncle, rest in peace, had took me to this party. I was at church. I was like, can you take me to this party? Like, I gotta go. He took me, and that's when I knew. And then my pastor was like, you gotta stop playing with God. And so that's when I really, really knew. And I was like, okay, all right. I had to hunker down. So that's when I really, really knew. When God showed me, I was like, okay. And it happened, I was like, okay.
Will show you. He
He-
absolutely will show you. Yes.
Play games if you want to. God will has a way of showing you. Trust
Yes.
me.
Um. So one thing I want to get into with you,
Yes, ma'am.
Brother Tim Lewis said, "We are here for the controversy." Okay, listen, Tim. I bring a different kind of controversy than I was bringing the first season. Okay, this is good controversy, not get shot at controversy. Um, the, the past couple weeks we've been talking about traditional church.
Hmm.
Where do you stand on the traditional church stance?
What do we exactly mean by traditional church? Because that has so many avenues to it. So if we're talking about the systematic, I hate it. I hate
We're
it.
talking about systematic traditional church.
Okay. Systematic traditional church, I hate it. I hate the misogynistic mindset. I hate the women can't preach, women can't be this, women can't be that, women can't. I hate it. I really hate traditional church. And the reason why is because traditional church, yes, there was a standard or whatever, but it was very contradictive, right? And this is why you have this what they call the new age church, and you have all these people, they're like, don't preach to me, because at one point in the traditional church, you know, the pastor preaching say, don't do this, do this, don't do this, don't do that. You took it, but they was doing the same thing low key behind closed doors,
Right.
right? And they want to condemn you to hell, but they was doing it on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to tell me not to do something and you're doing it? How are you going to preach on something and you're still entertaining it? You're partaking it. But also, the reason I say I hate traditional church, especially when it comes to women preachers, because I'm under a woman pastor, my mom is a woman preacher, is because God has always used women throughout the Bible. When if people really read their Bibles, Miss Danny, they would know that God used women. The women were actually a lot of times more powerful than the men. Oops, did I just say that? I did. Um, and it's it's
Can I stir the pot for you a little bit?
yeah.
I'm gonna stir it, y'all. I'm gonna stir the pot. What if I was to tell you that I'm not against women preachers, but I don't like women in leadership? Not
Okay.
just in church, but just in general.
Why?
Because women are too emotional. They make decisions based on emotion.
I can understand that. I get that. Um, I deal with that a lot in my job. I deal with that with people that I know. And a lot of times, because I'm a logical thinker, like I validate, you know, people's feelings. But a lot of times I'll tell people like, You too emotional. Like you're making an emotional decision. You're not thinking clearly. I'm like,
Women make a lot of emotional decisions though, and I have
so
seen where emotions and the pulpit don't mix on
it
too
don't.
many occasions.
I've seen it. I've seen it too.
I've mentioned before on the show. There was, I believe it was earlier this year or late last year. There was a lady that gave a whole sermon. She was a pastor's wife. She gave a whole sermon about some lady that was trying to talk to the pastor and sending the pastor, and it was her basically her whole sermon. She went from wherever she was quoting scripture at and used that to go into how she was gonna whoop this lady's ass, and those are her words, not mine. How she was gonna whoop this lady's ass if she didn't stop messaging and calling her husband.
I call that petty
I have
preaching. I hate
seen,
that.
I have seen women get up in the pulpit and use the pulpit, and I'm not saying that men don't do it, but women do it a lot more than men. They use the pulpit as a place to try to condemn people for their actions based on their personal likes or dislikes or how they feel about somebody.
Hmm.
Um, and it's not just in the pulpit. Women in leadership can be bad because they're emotional. I brought up before that women police officers are the worst.
Hmm. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
They're very emotional and they work based on getting their feelings hurt. You would be in handcuffs because you said something that hurt her feelings.
Hmm.
Um, just different positions of leadership.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that women should not be leaders at all, but most of the time that women are in leadership positions, they make decisions based on emotion and not logic.
Yeah. And I I really, I know they say never use hate, but I really hate that because it's like you people sometimes, and I'm not bashing women, but hear me, y'all, hear my heart. Sometimes y'all make it too personal, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's never has to be personal because there's been people, and I've dealt with it, where there we may disconnect, but we can be in the same circle and they feel in some type of way. I can still greet you like, hey, how you doing? How's it going? This, that, and the other. But because you feel some type of way, then you don't want to speak. You got an attitude. You looking at me stank, or you making slick comments. This, that, and the other. Like, yeah, we not with that. So I definitely understand the emotionalism side of that. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, there she go. um, so yeah. Um, uh, I feel like it takes a disciplined woman to be in leadership. Like your emotions have to be disciplined. If you don't have disciplined emotions, don't be in leadership. No type of leadership. Just
Can
if
I
you're
ask you
not
a
here,
question?
yes,
Now,
ma'am.
this is controversial, so you can plead the fifth on this if you want to. Aren't most women emotional and make emotional decisions?
Absolutely.
A lot of women don't have
Absolutely.
emotional intelligence. A lot of women don't have emotional intelligence.
They don't,
They say
and
that
yet
they do,
they
but they
ask
don't.
for it, Miss Daddy, and they say they want somebody with it, but can't handle somebody with it. How do you ask for something that you don't even possess? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, when it comes to dating life, I'm very single,
Well, a
right?
lot of women don't know what a lot of women don't know what emotional intelligence is. They don't know really, really, honestly what it is.
Well, maybe you can explain to them what it is, because
So,
clearly,
I mean, okay, so when you telling a man you want somebody that's emotionally intelligent, you want somebody that knows how to handle their emotions. They know
hmm
how to handle their anger. They
hmm
know how to think logically. They know how to, because see, a lot of women. Well, first of all, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. A
You
lot of
ain't in
women say they
trouble.
want
I
a leader,
got your
but they
back.
really don't want to be led. A lot of them really don't want to be led. They said they want a leader, but they don't want to be led. So to have a leader requires to have a man that has emotional intelligence. So they don't want to have to deal with that. A man that really can have be a logical thinker, that's going to help think about the future, that's going to plan, that's going to execute. A man that's going to put you on a budget, that's going to do all of these types of things because he's thinking long term. He's thinking 10 years from now, 20 years from now. He's not thinking about tomorrow. A lot of
Mm-mm.
women don't want that. They say that they do, but in actuality, they don't want that. Um, they want somebody that's gonna let them be spontaneous,
Mm-hmm.
which is how women end up with the baby daddies that they end up with.
Mm-hmm. And from my experience too, Miss Danny, uh ooh, I'm gonna get in trouble, but I don't care because y'all not gonna at me anyway. Um, what I learned too is that they also, if a man is in tune with his feelings to the point where he's like he's setting boundaries, they don't like that because then all of a sudden now he's sassy or he weak. No, because I'm not going to allow you to manipulate me and try to run me or play these gaslighting games because that's the term people love, gaslighting, but they don't really know what gaslighting really is. But
Absolutely not.
you want, you say you want a man that's emotionally intelligent. He knows how to handle the emotions. He know how to communicate. But the minute he gives you that and holds you accountable and be like, hey, check this out. This is how this makes me feel. Because I'm the person, I'm gonna tell you, hey, this right here, we ain't doing that. Let me tell you how I feel. Put yourself in my shoes. You want me to listen to you? Okay, now understand me. They really don't want that because it brings a sense of accountability. And I've learned that most people who can't handle accountability never been held accountable. So
Mm-hmm.
they're used to getting their way, or what I call the spoiled brat syndrome. But because you got somebody like, I'm gonna tell you, Miss Danny, like if a girl be like, "Oh, I don't like somebody that tell me no," then guess what? I ain't the one for you because I'm gonna tell you no. Because if it
Right.
don't make sense, I'm not doing it.
So, one thing that, wait a minute, I don't know. I like that. Put me in handcuffs, ma'am. Tim, what the hell is you talking about? I'm sorry. Excuse me, Bramble.
Yeah, Tim is wild. Tim is wild.
Okay.
Tim is wild.
I've noticed that oh my god, he distracted my whole train of thought. Oh my god.
Loose here, Tim. Loose here.
Oh my god, he distracted my whole train of thought. Okay, let me find where I was. Um so one thing I was gonna say is so the drawing boundaries thing. A lot
Hmm.
of people can't deal with people drawing boundaries at all. I've noticed that since I've been in
Hmm.
therapy, I draw boundaries with people, and people don't like
Hmm.
for you to draw boundaries.
Mm-mm.
Um, especially in relationships. Also, okay, I remember what I was gonna say. Now, sometimes when people communicate and when men communicate, they don't communicate that women expect them to communicate. And now that I'm older and I'm starting to like date again, and I'm meeting men that are like divorced or they're coming out of long term relationships,
Hmm.
and the stuff that they be telling me like be going on in relationships be crazy to me.
Hmm.
Um, one guy I dated, he told me that apparently his exes had been telling him he doesn't communicate well, but I thought he communicated perfectly fine. Now, this was the problem. I could see where they felt like he didn't communicate well because he didn't talk a lot.
Got
But
it.
if you're dealing with a man of few words, you have to listen to what they say. That is the whole communication right there. The whole communication. So it's not what's not being said. It's not reading between the lines. It's listening to what's being said, taking that at face value, and moving forward. So whereas
Mhm.
people were saying, telling him he wasn't a good communicator, I thought he communicated perfectly fine.
Mhm.
He didn't
Mhm.
sugarcoat. He didn't add extra. He told you up front what he wanted, up front what he dealing with, up front how he felt or didn't feel, or whatever it was. And then that was another thing. He didn't express a lot of emotion. Okay,
Mhm.
I understood that part too. That goes back to you have to listen to what's being said. You have to watch
Mhm.
what's being done. Some people don't
Mhm.
communicate their feelings through verbal actions. They communicate through, I mean, through, they don't communicate verbally, they communicate through actions. I said verbal actions.
Mhm.
Lord, I'm talking. Um, yeah, so I've noticed like a lot of women, first of all, let's just clear this up. I don't take advice from women. I don't take nothing that has to do with a relationship from a woman. Because women have women all messed up. All messed up.
Oh.
They have them all messed up. You listen to women talk about men and they tell you their version of what they think men like, which is usually what they want the man to like about them.
Mhm.
Men don't like what women think they like. So I don't talk to women about relationships with men. Another thing, I don't talk to single women about shit. If you don't have a history of being in a relationship long term, or you're not married for more than 5 years, you can't tell me nothing. I don't even want your opinion. I don't even want to hear what you gotta say. Because you have not been able to maintain and sustain your own relationship.
And not all advice works for the person. Like, you can't tell me what.
Uh-oh. I don't know what happened, y'all. There we go. Okay, we you back.
I was like, what happened?
I have no idea.
Like, you can't tell me, try to give me advice about, say I'm dealing with a woman, you trying to tell me, oh, maybe she did. Because what may have worked in whatever relationship or situation you had going on may not work over here, because every person is different. But also, what I don't like is, this is another thing that like bothers me with women, and like even some of my friends, I tell them, I'm like, you know what your problem is? I said, you don't really listen to what the person is saying. You're not listening to understand, you're listening to respond, you're listening to react, you're a reactive responder. Because if you're not validated in your response, in your toxic response at that, all you're doing is listening to rebuttal. No,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to listen to understand. And with
Mm-hmm.
most men, the reason we don't talk is because we're talking to a brick wall, because you're not trying to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're not trying to understand the heart of a man, then what you do is you flip it and use it against him to now where he shuts down. And so it's like, oh, he don't talk, he don't communicate. No, when I tried to talk to you, you wasn't trying to hear me, but you want me to hear you. It don't work like that.
So everything that you just said goes back to me saying that women want an emotionally intelligent man, but they really don't want an emotionally intelligent
They
man.
don't. They don't.
They say that they do, but they really don't.
And you know who's the worst ones, Danny? The church girls. The church girls are the worst. They are the worst. I said it. I won't take it back. No hard feelings. I wore this hat for a reason. They
Okay,
are the worst.
let me just say this. As a church girl growing up in the church, I was a drug baby too. So as a church girl growing up in the church, like I had my little church crushes and stuff, but it was what it was. Like, the little kitty crushes. As an adult,
Hmm.
I didn't want nobody at the church, okay? Now, being the mother of two musicians, let me tell y'all, y'all would not believe some of the shit y'all daughters be out here doing. Okay? Some of the stuff they be out here saying, some of y'all pastors, y'all would be embarrassed if y'all knew the stuff y'all daughters was out here doing. You would be embarrassed. 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 You would have her locked up in the dungeon in the bottom of your house somewhere. And I'm not just gonna say some of y'all grown women. When my son was like 18, I was having to get grown women away from him. Grown, like 30-year-old women. The church girls, the church women, y'all need to go and do something outside of church. Y'all need to go and meet people at like social clubs, at bingo, at the art museum, at the grocery store. Y'all need to meet people outside of church because the stuff that y'all be doing and y'all think don't nobody know, it's insane. Like some of y'all musicians with kids, if y'all knew what y'all daughters be out here doing when y'all be taking them to y'all gigs, y'all would stop taking them to y'all gigs. I'm just saying.
I didn't see it all, but some of you males too. Some of you males too. I admit I was a wild one. People were like,
Listen, the
my
church boys,
mom knew.
the church boys are wild. They are. Don't get me wrong. The church boys are wild. Like I've heard stories. I've seen things about the church boys, but the girls are allowing them to do this. And I have said before, the girls be plotting on y'all harder than y'all be plotting on them. Y'all be thinking, okay, I seen whoopty woo, and I'm gonna try to get at her. She already 2 steps ahead of you. She already 2 steps ahead of you. Okay? I want y'all church boys and y'all musicians to know if you got with somebody at church, it was not because you had game, it was because she already wanted you.
I've
She
been in
already
services, Miss Danny. I've been in services, and people want to talk after church. If Tim's with me, he'll tell you. I be like, who? I'm out. I don't do no talking. I don't do no delay. I don't go past go, collect $200. I am out. I am no, 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 no. Because I've been there, done that.
church girls is speaking in tongues 1 minute and throwing it back the next. Stop it!
No, for real. No, for real. And that's why I don't date in LA because you're not getting an opportunity. You're just getting a turn.
Turn. Yep. 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 I stopped dating in LA when every time I met somebody, they knew my baby daddy. I said, okay, that's it.
listen, listen. You be like, you find out, get to know somebody. Oh yeah, I dated so and so. Or wait, whoa, wait, huh? What? One of my homeboys. Come to find out, we dated the same girl. We was like, they thought it was beef between us, and I'm like, bro, I didn't even know. Like, I didn't know this was so and so. She came up to me. Like, I didn't know
Listen,
what.
can I tell y'all something? All the people viewing to Marcus, I want to tell y'all something. I have literally had people in LA date me because they wanted to work with my baby daddy
Wow. Wow.
or try to date me anyway. It's gonna come out in the conversation one way or another who they know.
Either way.
A mother in church told me her daughter has an OF and she was in the middle of praise and worship. All right, hold on.
Wait,
Hold
wait,
on.
wait, wait, wait,
Stop.
wait, wait,
Why are we talking
wait.
about OF in church? And why would they tell you that?
Why?
They were trying
The
to get your subscription. They wanted you to subscribe to their daughter's OF, okay? They did it for $4.99 and they were trying to make sure that you knew.
not 4.99. Yo, why would you talk about that in church though? Like, what led you to say, "Oh yeah, my daughter has an OF"?
What?
What?
What? What? It don't even be red flags, it be stop signs. Yes. Yes. Whole stoplights.
The stoplights be malfunctional. They be malfunctional.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, but I'm sorry. Yeah. Like I've noticed like no matter what age you are though, the dating pool is kind of trash.
It
Single
is.
want to stay single men.
That
I don't blame y'all. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't blame y'all. I see the shenanigans that goes on social media. I've talked about it before on the show. Like, I have a lot, and I talk about this a lot on my Facebook. If you follow me, I always talk about people be saying I'm not a girl's girl, and they be calling me Pick Misha, and like they be calling me
pick me, shit.
that's the favorite one, Pick Misha, and they be calling me all these different names because like I be talking about the women because I be agreeing with the men. I'm sorry, like I don't understand why we can't go to Starbucks on the first date. I don't understand why we can't go get ice cream on the first date. I might not like you. I might want to leave and cut this date short. I might not want to go through a whole 3 course dinner. I might not like you by the time the appetizers are over. Like, I try to have conversations with people for about a month or two before we even go on a date. I ain't gonna lie, because I might not get to a date. Like 3 weeks in, I might decide I don't like you. Like people are too rushed to be into things. They want to rush
Yeah.
things. And this is how we end up with people with like a whole bunch of kids and a whole bunch of baby daddies and like 3, 4, 5 baby daddies because they're rushing into these relationships, quote unquote, with people that they don't even know. And some of y'all are not in relationships. I want y'all to know that. Some of y'all are not in relationships. Some of y'all met somebody and y'all liked each other and y'all started sleeping together and had a baby. There was no relationship involved. This is why we got to get to know people better and not necessarily be calling people deadbeat baby daddies because they didn't want to be the baby daddy in the first place. Um, and I'm gonna just tell y'all this to all the women that be calling me Pick Misha because I said that you wouldn't have a baby daddy if you kept your legs closed. I'm standing on business with that. I don't want to hear about he should have used a condom because you should have been on birth control.
And fellas, you should have pulled out. You should have pulled
I
out.
don't want to hear about none of the things that he could have did because guess what? He wouldn't have access to none of this if you didn't open your legs. So you are the root of the problem. I just want y'all to know that, and I'm gonna stand on that because I can't have sex with nobody that I don't open my legs to. I can't have a kid with nobody that I don't let inside me. So I'm standing on business with that. Y'all can call me all the pick Mishas, and I'm not a girl's girl. Y'all can call me whatever y'all want to, but I'm gonna stand on that. Now, as far as the men go, y'all need to start giving these women some background checks as well. Cause some of y'all be having patients that's been locked up in mental institutions and y'all don't know, and y'all be sitting up there
Bruh.
having kids with them, and then wonder why your windows is busted out. You had a whole mental patient to start with. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is just something that I've learned over time in my 48 almost years of life. If y'all really want to know who you sleeping with, go meet their family. Don't sleep with them till you meet their family. The family will tell you everything.
No, for real. No, for real. No, for real.
And
For
y'all be
real, for
thinking that
real.
y'all going to meet the family and y'all at the family dinner and they telling you stuff and it's jokes. They're not really jokes. They're really telling you that this person is crazy.
Hmm.
They look at you across the table and say, "How you end up with his crazy ass?" They mean that. They're not being funny. So before y'all sleep with people, if you really want to know them, go meet their family. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I've
No,
learned a lot
seriously,
from the family.
go meet their family. Like for me, I pay attention. Like I pay attention. Like because people, I call it conversation fishing. People talk a good game, right? But then for me, I'm like, I need to see how people handle in conflict. So, or how you handle, so I may do a escape room or something. Cause I just want to see the type of person it is. And a lot of people tell on themselves. But
Listen,
you
the
right.
escape room is underrated. The escape room, I found out that my friends were not smart because of the escape room. They could not follow simple directions. Like, literally, because of the escape room. I was so mad that I told everybody just shut up and sit down and let me get us out of here. Like, that's how bad it was. I did the whole thing by myself.
listen, listen, Daddy, I'm telling you, I've saved myself from so many relationships. I'd be like, oh my God. Like, I stopped dating single moms because I'm like, if you talk to your kids like that, oh yeah, I can't. Yeah, nah, 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 nah. Can't deal with you. No more. No more. Mm-mm.
Listen, Tim says, can we talk about why, excuse me, can we talk about these delusional females? Why you got our whole life planned out and I just met you today?
Oh, oh, Tim. Tim. Oh, people make up false relationships in their head or they think they have an opportunity with you. And it's not even that. Like, and then you let them know it's not even that. Like, you're not on that type of time for real with them. And they still like trying. It's like, no, once I label you in a specific place, that's it.
So this book
That's
right
it.
here, y'all know I love to recommend books. I need all the women that are single to go get this book. It is called Attached. The Science of Adult Attachment and How It Can Help You Find and Keep Love. And basically what the book is about, because I read every book that my therapist mentions. What the book is about is it has you evaluate yourself to find out, are these real relationships that you're getting into, or are you making up relationships in your head because you're attached? Y'all should check this book out. I'm just saying. I got books for every occasion, y'all. I really do.
Emotional leeches. That's what I just heard in my head. They're emotional leeches.
Listen, some people don't know how to be alone, so when they meet somebody and they start getting attention, they attach to them.
Hmm.
They attach to them, and they feel like this is what's gonna be.
And then they
Um,
get upset when the person don't even know, like, and they feel some type of way when the person's like, wait, hold on, like, I ain't on that with you, but now you done make this whole emotional attachment and you mad at me or trying to target me because it's something you came up with. Nah, we ain't doing that. We don't do that. Let's not do that.
Tim been in the bag for 3 weeks. Listen, y'all keep on. Tim gonna be the season 10 co-host. He playing with me right now. Let's
That's my
see.
boy. Y'all will have no clue about the conversations me and Tim have. Like,
Me and Tim's very first conversation was 2 hours long. I had just
I
met Tim.
watched, I
Okay?
watched, I watched.
No, when I first met him, our first
Oh,
conversation was 2 hours long.
yeah, Tim, my brother is a special case. Like, I have to be mentally prepared to talk to my brother because
Okay, wait a
we.
minute. Daniel said the women being pregnant is the men's fault in his opinion. Okay, Daniel, I would like to hear more about that because I get what y'all be saying somewhat, but at the end of it all, I still feel like can't nobody get if she don't open her legs. I'm sorry.
You
Yeah, he could probably wear a condom or he could probably pull out, but he ain't got to do none of that if she don't open her legs, and then it would be no baby involved. I'm sorry, I just feel like that.
and then when you
I'm
about
not
to,
gonna even tell y'all how I feel about child support because all the women are gonna block me.
and first off, when you try to go to pull out anyway, she tell you no, stay in it. And what do? Like an idiot, stay in it. So
Okay, let me just be real. I am gonna mention some of y'all are sperm donors for child support, and y'all don't know that. Some of y'all Some of y'all be having good jobs and y'all be out here not paying attention to where y'all sticking y'all penises at, and you end up with a baby because of your good job and somebody looking for some child support. Don't think it only happens to athletes. I need y'all to wake the fuck up, okay? Don't think it only happens to athletes and entertainers. No, 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 no. Okay,
it don't, y'all. It don't. I know a few people it happened to. It don't.
I just
It
want y'all to
don't.
know this. I have sat up here. I watch like literally. I watch videos, documentaries. I'm like really getting more and more into YouTube as people are doing more research and doing more journalism. But
Hmm.
I love watching stuff like this. And let me tell y'all, there are women that go to extreme lengths to get pregnant. Y'all have no idea.
Extreme. Y'all better watch Zatima. Y'all better watch Zatima and
I don't even
see.
watch that. I'm talking about real life. Like this lady was suing this man for child support, and the man kept saying, "I never slept with this lady." They did a DNA test, and the child was his, and he was insisting he had never slept with this lady. Come to find out, the lady was his housekeeper, a live-in housekeeper, and he had had sex with somebody else, and she took the condom out of the
I
trash,
remember. Yeah, I seen that one. I know exactly what you're talking about, Danny. Yeah.
impregnated herself, and had
Mm-hmm.
a baby, and sued him for child support.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think people still don't poke holes in condoms, because I still see that going on too. I just want y'all to know that, okay?
I seen that
So
documentary. I know exactly what you're talking about. So yeah. Yeah.
this Tim almost called you a nigga. He said, if you tell me to stay in it, I'm finna get comfortable. Don't trust my pill out game. Tim Jr. is on the way.
Danny, this is what I deal with Tim on a daily basis. Like Tim, at one point in time, I'm gonna be honest, that was his name in my phone, this nigga, because it was always a moment where I'm like, this nigga, because Tim, just y'all, my brother is unhinged, y'all. He is very unhinged.
Okay, listen. Oh my God.
Come on, we here for it, Daddy. I told you, I'm open to all conversation. Let it flow. I'm here for it.
Listen, I don't even know how we got here. I don't even know how we got here.
Right. Run Your Mouth podcast says sometimes it's good to
Like,
pull out. Absolutely.
okay, so they on YouTube talking about sometimes it's too good to pull out. Oh my God. And this is why everybody probably got kids.
I don't.
Tim don't, cause he talking about Tim Jr. on the way. So yeah, he waiting. He waiting. He trying to get there. Oh my God. How did we get here? How did we I probably started this, but how did we get here?
You did.
Oh
You
my God.
did, Daddy. You did. You did. And we just took a turn for it, and I'm here for it.
Oh my God. Okay, listen. Swipe control. Oh Jesus. Okay, listen. Listen.
Swipe control.
I'm just like in awe right now. Okay. a show where it took a turn like this for a very long time. I don't mind, but I was not ready. Okay, I don't even remember how.
Hey, listen, with me, you never know how a conversation can go. It can shift either way, which I'm here for. So
Well, when you tell people nothing's off limits on the couch, they come on the couch and nothing's off limits.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. No lie. I am here for it.
Okay. Okay. All right, let me reel it back in. How to reel it back in. Okay. 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 All right. So yeah, this has been an interesting conversation tonight. Let me stop. Y'all pull up to my stand-up special. Oh God, you still
He
going?
he no, he do have a comedy show he working on. So yeah, y'all be on the
Baby,
lookout for
you
that.
got that good, good. I'm not going nowhere. You understand? We is together, man.
Tim, go to timeout. Tim, go to timeout.
This is
Go
why.
to
Wait a minute. Oh, and this is you started the conversation. You started it. This is why she delusional and making plans, and y'all just met today because you talking about Tim Jr. on the way. This is what's happening. Okay, she
so
delusional. She making plans because you over here talking about y'all is together now. Oh my God.
mm-mm.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, this has been an interesting conversation. And I thank y'all for joining my conversation tonight. Oh my God. Tim is my new
You that
BFF. I'm staying in it. And if it's hot and warm a little, Michael will be on his way. Oh my God. Why is y'all talking about having juniors?
I think I am the
You
only
up
one on
there
here.
co-signing? Tim, they are on YouTube co-signing your shenanigans. Okay.
I think I am the only one who doesn't want a junior. So
The doors of
hey,
the church is open. Tim needs the blessed oil. And oh my God.
nah, it's gonna be cooking oil with Tim.
Okay, Daniel. Yeah, your point is proved. They proved your point for you. I absolutely get it now. They proved your point. Okay, it's both of them. It's the man and the woman. I get it. I
it's
get it.
twofold. It's twofold.
I get it. I get it.
It's twofold.
Okay, but I'm gonna need y'all to be more careful though because y'all be getting people pregnant and then telling them y'all don't want the baby and then getting mad when they keep it and you gotta pay child support. I'm gonna put that on both sides though because as a woman, if a nigga tell me he don't want the baby, if I keep it, I'ma deal with it. I'm not finna just sue him for child support because he don't want to be there anyway. Like my issue is people forcing people to be parents. That's one of my issues. Like, let me shut up. I'm already a pygmisha. I'm already a pygmisha. I'm gonna shut up. All right. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning into Couch Conversations. Mike, are you still going on YouTube? Let me
I
know.
have no control when it's hot and warm. No pull out control.
Oh my God.
Listen, I would be remiss if I say there ain't been a few times where I'm like, yeah, I didn't stay in it, but I'm like, all right, God, you gotta look out for your boy one time.
I gotta look out for your boy. Is this what y'all doing? Y'all praying over the cooter?
Been times I was done, and I'm
Oh
like, I ain't even gonna
my
lie. Listen, y'all getting a raw Marcus that y'all never probably get ever. If I don't allow you close to me, you'll never get it. But there's been a few times, Danny, where I'm like, Lord, look out for your boy one time. I know I shouldn't
y'all,
have, but
are y'all
listen.
serious? Are y'all serious?
Hey, I'm
What
being
was that like
honest.
that week that y'all praying over the cooter that she don't get pregnant? Let me tell y'all something. To all of y'all niggas on YouTube, Facebook, everybody talking about Michaels and Tim Jr.'s on the way, talking about the hot and the good good and the warm pull out and the no pull out and the weak pull out. Y'all better go get y'all some Plan Bs and start passing them out, okay? That's what y'all better do. Or y'all gonna have several children that you're not using. Okay. Oh God.
She said, "Is y'all praying?" Listen, I'm telling you, it's been a few times. I'm like, Lord, look out for your boy one time. Just look out. And he's come through, huh? He'll keep you if you let him keep you. You know how they say he provide an escape. You know how the Bible say he'll
Oh, I
provide
have
a way
no
of
words.
escape.
I have no words. I have no
Provide
words.
a way of an escape.
Daniel, your point was proved. No, no more needs
Yes.
to be said. Antoine is talking about be fruitful and multiply. I just can't with y'all. I can't. So,
However, I will say this: God has used me though to, and Tim, do not go into details. But I remember one time, Miss Daddy, it was during football season. I was watching football, and the Lord dealt with me about Tim. He said, "Call your brother." I said, "Okay." I called him. I said, "Where are you at?" Mind you, I seen the girl he was with and everything. I said, "You need to call me." The girl grabbed the phone, was like, "We're on a date right now." And when I seen her, I was like, "Okay." I said, "Tim called me." He didn't call me till the next day. I said, "Tim," no, actually, he called me later on that night. I said, "Tim, the Lord said, do not sleep with that girl." I said, "Do not sleep with that girl. Don't entertain that girl. None of that." Tim didn't listen. However, God will warn you though if somebody's not for you.
Tim, I'm gonna block you from the comments during couch conversations
What do you
because
say?
my pullout game is terrible. I'm dyslexic, okay? I can't count. Tim Jr. is on the way.
He's not lying. Tim cannot count, y'all. Please, Tim is not lying. He is telling the truth. He is telling the truth. That's my brother. I can say it.
They
Tim
on
is,
Facebook, they on YouTube talking about I'm only hitting if the tubes are tied. What is going on?
y'all,
Okay.
y'all,
As a married man, the marriage bed is undefiled. Are there any women in my comments today? Or is it all men here today? It seems to be a whole lot of men today. This is hilarious. The women probably checked out on me when I started talking shit. They
this
probably
is
was like,
couch conversation man cave. This is couch conversation man
yeah.
cave.
They were like, we're leaving Pick Misha tonight. We're leaving Pick Misha to the men. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Oh,
god. All right, y'all. I
uh,
appreciate y'all being here for couch conversations tonight. Thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. Uh,
right. I hope I did y'all justice.
I don't know how we got here, but I just yeah, I don't know how we got here. Thank y'all for coming though, for real. I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. This was really an interesting episode. Y'all know I love a good episode that takes a turn. This one took a turn. I love it.
Just remember, the Bible says, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good."
What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, let me talk
The-
about so special thanks to our candle sponsor. I didn't have my candles burning tonight because my crazy ass forgot to light them. Thank you to So Blessed Creation for our candles. Let me get
Shut
these.
up.
This one is warm apple pie, and we have Hawaiian coconut vanilla latte. Y'all know I love my candles. And Jamaican Me Caribbean was the actual one I was gonna burn tonight, but I forgot to light it. And thank you to Shaquan. I appreciate you, Apostle. Um, Thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight. I appreciate y'all. Please go check out the website, divinemanagement.weebly.com. Also, go subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/slash at the real Danni Gyrl. Or you can search DMEG TV. Can y'all please go subscribe? I am 3 subscribers from 500. Y'all help a nigga out, okay? 3 people go subscribe tonight. All right, I would appreciate y'all. Um, Also, if you have any questions, comments, you would like to be a guest on the show, please call or text. Don't call. Text 702-578-6716 or email us at couchconversationslive@gmail.com. Yeah. Okay, so I also want to say really quick, um the season is almost over, y'all. We have three more episodes. Three. I'm holding up four fingers talking about two more episodes. We have three more episodes before the season ends. So I will be looking for people to be guests for season 10. If you're interested, please tap in with me. We're gonna start season 10 next month. I'm gonna take 2 weeks off when this season ends, and we're gonna be back with season 10. I would love to have y'all. Um,
I'm coming back for season 10, just so y'all know. I'm coming back for season 10.
Absolutely. Come back whenever you like. But if you would like to be on season 10, please get with me. So I'm about to start booking for that. So if you have a story to tell or you just want to come chat on the couch, y'all know I love a good chat. I love a good chat. So y'all can come chat on the couch. You don't have to come and talk about nothing. We can just come and talk about life and just have a conversation. Um, y'all are more than welcome to the couch. We will be doing a little revamping for season 10. So, 2 weeks out of the month, we will be doing topics, and 2 weeks out of the month, we will be having guests. On the fifth week, for those months that have 5 weeks, we'll be doing stuff some random stuff. So y'all stay tuned because I want to switch it up just a little bit. I'll be adding some segments as well. Y'all like the confessions, but y'all didn't want to be on couch confessions, so I got rid of that. So I got some stuff we gonna do next season. So if y'all interested in doing anything next season, let me know. Um, I love having people on the show. Also, if you're an artist and you're interested or a business owner and you're interested in promoting your brand, your book, your new project, your business, please let me know. That is part of what Couch Conversations is. We are here to promote as well. Um, Tim has volunteered to be my co-host for season 10, which is quite fine with me because this is going to be interesting, and I haven't had a co-host since season 1. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that as well. And I guess that's it. Let me see if I have any closing words for y'all tonight. I think I did type some up. Let me just see what I wrote down. This show then went and took a whole left turn, so I'm just gonna get down. So Marcus, thank you for coming to sit on the couch with me. I appreciate you being open and sharing your experiences. And I thank everybody in the comments tonight that was open for the conversation. Y'all know I love good conversation. Thank you to everybody watching on YouTube. It is like three or four of y'all watching on YouTube. I appreciate all my YouTube viewers. If you are watching on Facebook, I suggest highly that you go subscribe on YouTube. I will be phasing the show off of Facebook for season 10. The reason being is because I have too many issues on Facebook. Like, I had to cut the commercials out. I had to cut certain things out because they kept flagging me. People were trying to get credit for other people's work. It was just a lot going on, and I want to be able to bring some of that stuff back. I like having the commercials. It's good promotion for businesses. And a lot of businesses were thankful for the promotion. Shout out to Shannon, who told me she didn't understand why she was getting so many customers from California until she found out that I was running her commercial. So shout out to her over at oh my goodness, she has the candy apple business and I can't think of the name right now. Lord Billy Fun, you want to come on the show too? We'll talk about it. Yeah, we'll get you on season 10. And of course, we gonna have Tim back. We gonna have Marcus back. We have a couple other people we bringing back. If you saw Tamara a couple weeks ago, she'll be coming back. So yeah, season 10 is gonna be a little bit different, and I'm excited for it. So y'all stay tuned for that. Um, Like I said, if you would like to be on the show, I'll put the number up one more time. You can text me 702-578-6716. Don't call me because I won't answer the phone unless your number is programmed into my phone. So text me. Um, be sure to join me next week with special guest next week, August 20th. Yeah, that's right. With special guest Robert Flournoy. We'll be hearing a story about him and his mother. And it's something that he's trying to get out right now. So I'm very interested in having him on the show. Excited to have him come talk about his story. We met at the Black Sheep Awards. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. And make sure you are here August 27th for the great Akila Bailey. Akila Bailey. If y'all follow Akila, y'all know she's crazy. Uh she been giving the word through her laundry the last week, but she's also the owner and proprietor of Body Work Fitness, and she
Mm-hmm.
has an amazing fitness program, especially for people who are not able to completely work out. She has an amazing chair fitness program. We're gonna talk to her about the app she's on and everything. So y'all stay tuned. We have some amazing guests coming up. And thank y'all for tapping in with me while I'm talking. I'm gonna get all of y'all booked. I'm gonna make sure I do it this weekend. So thank you to everybody. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Thank you to everybody watching. Thank y'all for joining me for another episode of Couch Conversations. Thank you again to Marcus. I appreciate you being
Thank
here.
you.
See you back. And once again, it's been a pleasure to be here. I am your favorite talk show host, Danni Gyrl. Y'all make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, bring y'all friends. We trying to build this up. We want to really go talk show with it. So, I'm working on some new things in the studio. We're gonna try to get a couch in here. We're gonna try to make it real cozy and, you know, turn it really into a talk show. So y'all keep supporting. Thank y'all, and I appreciate all y'all. And like I tell y'all at the end of every show, peace and have a divine night. See y'all later.